Okay, I'm really sorry to say, but it is true. Your film lab probably hates you. So let's roll the intro and talk about it. Yes, it's true, and I'm sorry to say, but your film lab probably hates you, and it's not your fault. This particularly applies to medium format shooters, and if you're just here for the tips that I'm going to give you, or the tip, you can go over to my Instagram. I have it there as well, but here we're gonna have a little bit more of an adventure, walk along, take some photography, and talk along the way. We just have a couple hours left of sunlight, and we need to make it over to this shrine over here. It's normally about a 20-minute walk, but probably gonna take us a little bit longer because we're stopping to take photos and everything. So also you might notice this is a little bit of a new format for this channel. So if you like what you're seeing, if you like this style, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. This is entirely new and I'm just experimenting a little bit. So yeah, let me know. Managed a lab for about a year and a half prior to moving to Japan, and it was a small lab, but our volume was extremely high and I was pretty much busy constantly, so I would see pretty much everything come through my doors. And though it was a lot of fun, there's one thing in particular that would always get on my nerves, and we'll get to that in a second. Also worth noting, today we are shooting on the Rolleiflex with black and white and maybe some color. I have APX 100, which is expired, but if you store that properly, it pretty much lasts forever, and some Acros 2, which is my first time actually shooting the Acros, so really excited about that. Are absolutely no joke, but you might be wondering, why have I been so coy about this very simple step to finishing your medium format roll? And the answer is simple. I needed to finish a medium format roll. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so we of course need to start by unloading the film, period, with the Rolleiflex. It's super easy. Normally I wouldn't recommend doing this in broad daylight. We are here and you can do what you want, and I haven't had any issues. When you finish a roll of film, you should have a little flap here, and this acts like an envelope. You can just lick this and stick it. So egg fizz are kind of nice because they have kind of a minty flavor. And wouldn't you know it, I messed that up big time. The whole thing that I wanted to bring up is that there is a tab when you finish a roll of 120 that if you fold underneath, it'll give us a nice lip to be able to tear open the film and put it through our processors really quickly. So because I don't have a finished roll of film, I'm just going to use a new roll of film because it looks pretty much the same on both ends. So when you finish a roll, you should see your film look something like this. You have this shape. You should get instructions to say fold this underneath. So with a good grip on the film, you will fold it underneath and pull it tight and give this a good crease like that. And you have this other little paper piece here that is your kind of envelope backing, which you will roll around, and then while it's about here, you'll lick this end, stick it, and that is your finished roll of medium format. A lot of people, I think, are maybe nervous. They want to keep that roll as tight as possible to not risk having any light leaks, but these rolls are literally designed to do this. So as long as you have a tight grip on your film as you're folding it under, you are totally safe. You're not going to expose your film. You are going to do what the film was designed to do. So with that, let's get back to the video. Is this really a big deal? No, it's not. And your lab's not actually going to hate you for not doing this properly, but it does help us out a lot. When we're as busy as we are with this surge of film now, like where it's just gotten so much more popular and there are fewer places to develop it, there's just not as much time in the day to get things done. So anything that helps us and saves us a little bit of time is hugely appreciated. You know, it's not the end of the world, but it does help us. With that being said, let's go on up to the actual shrine and finish this roll that I just loaded. And remember to thank your lab employees. Okay, let's go. I don't really think that's gonna work out. Why would I shoot black and white when I'm going to a place with beautiful fall foliage and a really brightly colored shrine? Well, honestly, I kind of find myself resisting shooting color in a place like this when so many people are taking photographs from every which angle. I don't really feel like I can add anything new by shooting color. Shooting black and white gives me a little bit more to think about, but please let me know what you think of this new format where I'm walking around and talking more, taking photographs on the way. If you want to see more tips and tricks like this, give me a comment down below and let me know. Of course, if you want to spend more time with these photos and maybe get more tips and tricks, small, short things, I might start posting those on my Instagram. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. If you like this content, if you just like me walking around, if you learned something today, go ahead and like the video. And if you want to see more like this and more just adventures in general, please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. So for now, later.